Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakodash. Double honor to the apostles and teachers of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to all you faithful, sincere Akim, doing the works, doing the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and full of truth, faith, sincerity, and always in charity, man. Alright? It's going to be a quick video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, going into how the Lord is visiting the earth with these storms, bro. Alright? This right here is a clip of a recent tornadoes. A whole bunch of tornadoes was just wiping through. Shalakia. I believe it was Arkansas, Tennessee, and the Midwest area. And this is just some of this is just a glimpse of the outcome that the Lord brought upon that area, man. All right, you see all this debris, houses, businesses completely destroyed, man. All right, and this is just a taste of what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to fully bring onto the planet, man. All right, this is just a taste, bro. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai getting these people ready for what's really to come, bro. All right, a time like never before. All right, let's get this real quick. Let's get this preset real quick. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." Exactly. So the Lord is visiting this place, all right, as a sign of it being in the end times, okay? These are one of the signs that we must look out for. All right, the storms that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai brings, okay? And it was, if you read the articles, it's articles going into how a little boy, he was trying to walk to school in the flood. He had died. He had got caught up in that flood, and he died. All right. So the Lord is handing out these judgments via these storms, bro. Usually we heard about that 7.7 magnitude earthquake that just happened in Thailand. This is the Lord's doing. The Lord's the one that scriptures say, "I create peace, I make evil." How the Lord do all these things, bro. The Lord is the one that's doing all of these. The storms, the spirit of these storms are coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, bro. All right, these storms obey the voice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All these tornadoes, all these earthquakes, all these floods that's taking people's lives are ultimately spirits created for vengeance, bro. You see? And the Lord, and they listen, they obey the voice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. If Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai tells a tornado to go murk this whole school of this college or this elementary school, that tornado has no choice but to do it. All right? This is Psalms 148 and 8. It says, "Fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfill his word." You see? Let's get that in the NLT. It says, "Fire and hail, snow and clouds, wind and weather that obey him." So all these storms, whether it be a blizzard, whether it be a tornado, hurricane, earthquake, all these storms, they obey the voice of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the almighty powerful Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see? And the Lord is putting fear. The Lord is doing this to put fear in people right now. The Lord is putting fear in these people, man. All right, let's get this real quick. This video real quick. All right, this another video of the recent tornado. And I'm gonna actually, I want y'all to be able to hear these people's screams in this. So I'm gonna mute the mic real quick.
Somebody is losing everything right now. Oh, no.
The massive wedge tornado that struck Lake City, Arkansas was captured on video as these folks drove nearby.
Oh, God. Oh.
The twister left widespread devastation as it carved through the town in far northeastern Arkansas.
Oh my God. Somebody is losing everything right now. Oh no. I mean,
The massive wedge tornado that struck Lake City, Arkansas was captured on video as these folks drove nearby.
oh God. Oh.
The twister left widespread devastation.
So I don't know if you guys can hear that well, but because on my end it was very low. But if you could, Lord willing, you could, you heard them crying. Oh my gosh, that fear. The Lord is putting His fear on the earth. All right, the Lord is putting His fear. The Lord is making people fear His name, bro. All right, and it's gonna come a time when His presence. All right. His presence, seeing stuff like that, a tornado right in front of you, just demolishing everything that comes in his path. All right, that's gonna put the fear of the Lord in these people. All right, the heathens and these 2/3. All right, they're gonna know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the Almighty, powerful source. All right, they're gonna know, bro. All right, and these are the times. The signs of the times, okay? These are the signs of the times we are in. This is a major way how the Lord will bring His presence and bring His fear upon the earth, bro. And this is one of the things that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has commanded us to look out for, or has told us to look out for. All right, and to know what times we are in. This is 2 Esdras 9:1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. All right, and this is one of the signs, bro. Okay, these storms. All right, the earthquakes, tornadoes. All right, all of this. This is end time. These are end time prophecies happening right before our very eyes, bro. All right. Make sure this mic back on. Okay. All right. This is verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua told us of all these things that's going to come from the beginning. That's how we know that's how we know we are in the end times today, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua told us what to look for from the beginning. All right, He told us to look for when these earthquakes start happening. All right, He told us to look for when there's rumors of war. He told us to look for uproars of the people, civil unrest. All right. The Lord told us to look out for these things, and that's what we're doing through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right. Now, this is Matthew 24:3. All right, just getting that point of how the Lord told us to look for the signs, and one of those signs is the storms, the earthquakes, you see, because that's how the Lord is visiting the earth. All right. It was just huge, even in Florida. Bruh, not too long ago, it was huge earthquakes. I believe like a hurricane. Slakia. I meant to say it was huge hurricanes. I believe the main one was Hurricane Milton, bro. Hurricane Milton. That was a very serious. That was Hurricane Milton had the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Right, it was like a what it looked like from my perspective in that Hurricane Milton. It was like when you walked out, because it wasn't even raining. It was just a lot of wind, storms blowing. And when you went out after the storm, everything got cleared up. And let me add this. It was actually rainbow lightning in Hurricane Milton. It was green lightning, blue, pink, yellow. Like the lightning was rainbow lightning. Just to add that. That was something I'd never seen before in my life. After all the hurricanes I've been through in Florida, I never seen rainbow lightning. But Hurricane Milton, it was different. It was barely any, if any at all. It was no rain that I seen at least, and it was just a lot of wind. And when you went outside after everything got cleared up, it looked like an angel, a giant angel, was just out there knocking down everything, bro. Knocking down the biggest trees, knocking down houses, flipping everything. That's what it looked like. Like Yahweh Shem Shai sent the angel to just knock everything over. That's what it looked like, bro. But that was just a quick testimony of what I experienced with these hurricanes in these last days. But sticking back on topic, this is Matthew 24, starting at verse 3. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?" Okay, so that the disciple, Yahweh Shai's disciples, are asking him, when he's gonna come? What should we look for to know that the end of the world is here? And it's not talking about the end of the earth, that the earth is going to die. It's talking about the end of the world, as in this society, as in this rulership. Okay, when are we going to be in rulership? When is this rulership going to end? When is this kingdom, when is this society going to be over? And until we get our rightful rulership back, all right, like the Lord promised us. Okay, how do we look for these times? Okay, skipping this verse, just might as well read down 4. It says, "And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many." And this is what we're seeing today, all these false prophets, false teachers, false leaders. Okay, the true prophets, the true leaders are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Those are the true prophets. Okay, Great Millstone on down, bro. All right, and in verse 6 it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And we seeing this, bro. Everything Trump doing, man. All these rumors of war that we seeing, all of this is end time prophecies, bro. We seeing it right before our very eyes. If you can't see, you just blinded, bro. Straight up. By Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright? That's something between you and Yahweh Shem Yahushai if you can't see. Okay? Verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." Okay? So earthquakes, bro. These are the things that we are looking out for. That tells us that we are in the end times. It says all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, because that all these are the beginnings of the end, bro. Not even the beginning of all these are signs that we are in the end. Okay, we are in this present moment. Is the last days, bro. It's just going to get amplified and amplified and amplified. All right, it was just a spirit, because I was just thinking about how the Lord finna do something like a sharknado for real. Like, it could be a tornado, and the Lord just a tornado of fire, or a tornado of like anything, bro. The Lord is so many, it's infinite possibilities with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and He just gives us glimpses. He's just giving us glimpses right now. But once the spirit get amplified, the Yahweh Shem Yahushai amplifies the spirit in the earth, it's gonna get crazy out here, man. And if you're not on the Lord's side, you done for, man. All right, that tornado will wipe through everything. Ain't nothing stop that tornado, bro. All right, that tornado did not stop until Yahweh Shem Yahushai told it to stop, bro. That tornado is not gonna show no mercy, bro. You feel me? It's just like a destroyer. Think about the destroyer from if you have one of you brothers watch Thor. All right, a destroyer. What they do? They get a word, and the destroyer destroy and don't stop until they say stop. You see? The same thing with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yahweh Shem Yahushai can send an earthquake, and that bitch don't stop until Yahweh Shem Yahushai tell it to stop. Or a death angel, or a tornado, or a big great wind. Yahweh Shem Yahushai can say anything, and whatever He sends, they have to obey His voice, bro. Okay? Because these things were created, these spirits were created for vengeance, and they fulfilling the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the earth. All right? And it's just a matter of time until Yahweh Shem Yahushai raises up His men to give judgment with that power. You see? But I hope somebody got something out of this video, man. The Lord is visiting the earth, which He made, man. We in the end times. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Abat, babal, Kwame Sharella.